friend soon after I started here a little over 2 years ago. Whether it has been his keen and piercing sense of wit and humor, unfiltered opinions about, well, just about everything, his selfless and loving gifts, or simply the smiles and hugs he shares with those around him, I have come to deeply care for this wonderful human being. Thank you for being so kind to me and to my family. I know that I will see you again, yet I will certainly miss working with you. Dewitt, on behalf of Father Josh Stevens, the vestry, and everyone at St. John in the Wilderness, thank you from the bottom of our collective hearts for your faith, for your service, for your passion, for your talent, for your hard work, and most especially, we thank you for being you and sharing the special and incredible person that you are with all of us. We love you, we honor you, and we hope that you have the very best retirement that you possibly can have. God bless you. And on behalf of our church and our vestry, we have a gift for you.
Good.
And so I will ask our senior warden, Jerry Holt, to come and present this check.
Wait, this is something that we wanted to give you. It's from the church, from the choir, and the vestry. And nothing can repay what you've done for St. John the Wilderness, but we thought that this is just a gift.
Oh, thank you so much.
And now I'm going to ask one of our former and retired rectors, Father John Morton, to come up, who I believe called you to come here in the first place, and probably knows you just as well or better than any of us.
And Alex Viola, I saw Alex.
I saw Alex is here as well. Father Alex, good to see you, sir. So, Father Morton, if you don't mind.
Well, a few words. Okay. My last pastoral act for you is I'll keep this short.
Okay. As short as this, sir?
Well, let me look. I don't know how many of you know how he came to be with us, but it's just a great example of how the Lord will provide in a time of need. We were without a choir director suddenly, and so we started casting about, and it's really hard to find well-qualified people in this area willing to work in a part-time position, as you're about to find out, if that's what you want. And maybe we got full-time now, I don't know. But anyway, it was very difficult. And so we were talking about this in vestry. Bill Howells, as some of you probably know, Bill was on our vestry, and Bill was the former chairman of the board of trustees at Furman University. He played football the 2 years before that. But Bill said, I know somebody over in the music department, he's really a nice guy, that I think maybe is looking for a new position. He's Episcopal, and he's working at an Episcopal church. He's at a Roman Catholic church. And, he just was left out, basically. And so he wants to come home. And I thought, well, this guy's so well qualified, how could we possibly get him? So we scratched our heads and played the numbers. And anyway, so I called, and we talked. 10 seconds into the conversation, I knew it was going on. But so we came down, and John Oglesby was here. He's one of the other two you blamed for getting rid of him. He and I were talking. He said, maybe we should invite some of the vestry members and ask them if they wouldn't mind. The church is short as what you're doing the order. So we went over there. And besides that, what's the best thing we could play? I think John suggested a Mighty Fortress he ought to go. And so I asked if you didn't do that. So we were all three, tripping around. He sat down and played. I was just kind of watching that. He started and the windows were shaking. This was before the upgrades that you folks put in the start about. And he got more out of that organ than any of us had ever heard. It was beautiful and powerful. And after that, it's all paid for. We were able to bring him here. And he brought us dimensions in our music program that I don't think ever existed here. It hadn't been very long before they had a single musician So, we had progressed, but we weren't moving to the point that you brought us. And Dewitt was my partner in ministry. He wasn't my employee. And so we would sit weekly. And he didn't make himself scarce around the office either. But we would sit weekly in the office and plan services. And for DeWitt, it was like educating a musical 5-year-old. And he showed great patience. And I was talking to Leslie, who's here, who was our parish administrator, started not too long after that. I asked Leslie, I said, did you ever hear DeWitt singing hymns to me in my office? She said, yes, I did. Because he would introduce new things we hadn't been accustomed to singing, which I encouraged. But I wouldn't know what they were, so he would sing it for me. And so that's how we progressed, step by step. But then he brought in, he killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He diversified the music programs and increased the talent pool in the choir. And he also brought in a big infusion of youthful movements. We brought us 4 students from as leads, section leaders. And suddenly, we just exploded the music program. And I think you still have some descendant of that still continues to this day. Yeah. And that's, and you add so much by being here. I remember several of the older folks in the parish talked about adopting some of those people. So they got close. They're like family. So that's just one of many things. And I ended up thinking that not an organist choir director was Dewitt. You were a true minister of music. And his pastoral care for not only his choir members, which he was very, very conscientious about, but for parish members that he knew needed some sort of special attention. And there's one person here today that knows exactly what I'm talking about. He gave special attention where special attention was needed, and it changed a lot. And you don't expect your musical person to do that. He went above and beyond. So I'm grateful for what you did for me, what you did for this parish. And my last pastoral instruction for you is to enjoy your retirement, relax, forget this place for a while, and then go make up your own schedule and do what you want, when you want, and keep a little place in the heart for us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you all for working. That was beautiful. And I really just, I'm inspired and love the concept of being partners in ministry.
I learned all I knew about liturgy from that man right there. I'm talking about you, Alex.
Brother Alex.
We sat at his office on a weekly basis at his little flip-top desk. He taught me all about it.
And often those planning sessions in my office was 3, sometimes 4 with George Bishop.
That's right.
Well, you obviously have a lot of people that you've impacted, a lot of people that love you, and I hope that you're proud. So now, because we want to make DeWitt feel as awkward and make this as ridiculous and long as possible, I'm going to ask Will Rodriguez, our junior warden, to come forward and give a very brief, very simple, very straightforward resolution of appreciation from the vestry to you, DeWitt.
And it will be shorter than your sermon. First of all, I'd like to ask all current vestry members to come up here and join me. We're here in the audience, vestry, senior ward. Everybody went home already? They're in the kitchen. Vestry members, come forward, please. Kim, thank you, Kim. Where's Jill? Jill's here, Jill. Oh, Sandy. Jim Gibbs. You ready to go home? Cool. Have a little bourbon, then they go home. Have a little bourbon, Well, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. To all who are present, greetings.
Greetings.
The Episcopal Church of St. John in the Wilderness, vestry resolution in honor of Dewitt Tipton, duly passed on August 15th in the year of our Lord 2024. In recognition and profound gratitude of distinguished service by Dewitt Tipton, organist and director of music, 2013 to 2024. Whereas Dewitt Tipton faithfully and with honor, integrity, and great distinction served as the organist and director of music of the Episcopal Church of St. John in the Wilderness in Flat Rock, North Carolina for over 11 years. And whereas Dewitt Tipton has always been dedicated to the music and of the liturgy and worship of our church, working tirelessly to advance the importance of our music program and giving his musical talents and gifts to the betterment of our church. And whereas Dewitt Tipton has provided superb leadership and guidance through his in-depth knowledge of Christian music to our clergy and to the various services of our church. And whereas Dewitt Tipton, with his dedication and constant endeavor, has patiently taught and challenged the church choir to raise the quality of their music and sing in perfect harmony to the glory of God. And whereas Dewitt Tipton, with his dedication and constant endeavor, has patiently taught and challenged the Whereas Dewitt Tipton, through his wide and in-depth music connections in our area, in North Carolina and throughout our country, as well as his devotion to our music ministry, has created a quality Friends of Music program offering monthly concerts to our congregation and to our community at large. And whereas Dewitt Tipton would, on a frequent basis, support local eating establishments and would always keep the choir informed of its gastronomic delights of said eating establishments. And whereas Dewitt Tipton has become convinced in recent months that someone is moving his organ shoes each week just to mess with him. And now would be a fitting time for this person to step forward and reveal himself. Joey?
Oh, no, not me.
It was Kara. And whereas Dewitt Tipton abhors lengthy and wordy introductions to concerts, since everyone comes to hear the music, and indeed, even the length of this resolution is now making him feel uncomfortable. Therefore, be it resolved that the vestry of the Episcopal Church of St. John in the Wilderness in Flat Rock, North Carolina, formally acknowledges and extends its profound appreciation and gratitude to Dewitt Tipton for his many years of service to our parish and to our mission, specifically to know and love God as he is revealed to us in Jesus Christ, to bring others to his saving love, and to serve the world in his name. Let the vestry minutes of this month, August, in the year of our Lord 2024, forever reflect our congregation's deep gratitude for his ministry at the Episcopal Church of St. John in the Wilderness. We, the undersigned, hereby certify that the vestry of the Episcopal Church of St. John in the Wilderness in Flat Rock, North Carolina, unanimously adopt the aforementioned resolution, and that this resolution is duly recorded in our formal church records.
She doesn't know this, but I'm going to invite another person that we're very close with, the person that actually kind of makes this church run. Our staff has put together a gift to DeWitt, which is a framed something of one of his favorite hymns. And so I'm going to ask Mims Yeargin to come up and present this.
Oh my goodness. You are so welcome, Sean. Can I open it? Yeah. I like the bow. Of course, the first thing that my family always did after presents were opened, all the bows on the packages got put in a box to use. Well, that's not working. I can't put it on the Lord's table. Oh my goodness, it is one of my favorite hymns of all times. Sing it. Sing it? Abide with me. Fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fade and comforts flee, Lord, no, wait a minute. Help the helpless, and that's me. Help the helpless. Oh, abide with me. It's such a beautiful, beautiful hymn, and there's a lovely picture of the church there at the bottom. That's very sweet. This will go on or above my shrine table. In the entrance to my house, I have a shrine table which has a lot of religious things. I have some icons. I have some bas-reliefs. I have, well, Saint Cecilia, actually, who Saint Cecilia was. Saint Cecilia is the patron saint of music, and she's accredited with creating or coming up with the first organ, if you can believe that. So I have a very 19th century funky picture of Cecilia at an organ. But anyway, this will go along with my shrine, which was a very special place in my house. Thank you all.
Thank you.
And if I might just go ahead and say something, I'll just talk. I don't need that. So my shrine at home is a very special place. Things that have a great deal of significance in my personal life and my professional life. And this will go there, but you all together are a part of the shrine of my body. This has been the most loving church experience I have had as a musician, beginning with the clergy, John and Alex and Joyce, and those persons who made it possible for me to come here. Second of all, the congregation as a whole accepted me and supported me and complimented me, criticized me. We don't like that hymn, don't ever sing it again. Really undergirded our Friends of Music program that started back in 2014 with a big concert in here at the opening of this building. And all of you have supported that program, and look where it has come in just, it's been 10 years. 10 years. And you supported it with your attendance, your enthusiasm, and with your money. It's been a complete success. And I'm sorry that I'm leaving you in the lurch with that, but the future's there, and possibilities in the future are there. But I want you to know what a wonderful place you have in my heart because of all your generosity and love and support. last but not least is the choir, who there's one like right there, who has grown so much, and I have told them that over these 11 years, how much each year they have grown in their love of music and their ability to recreate music and their ability to love each other and to love me. And it is really my family. We all agree, those of you who are in the choir, you acknowledge the fact that we are a family. We are a small part of the larger family of St. John in the Wilderness. And St. John in the Wilderness is a small part of the church at large, and all across the world. And they have, you have a very, very special place in my heart, choir, and I hated when I had to tell you that I decided to leave. But I am thrilled to no end that after a little bit of time, you all have accepted this decision that I have made and are going to let me go for a little while. I'm not gone forever. I will still be back here, and I will see all of you, and who knows what form or fashion, but I will hold you in my heart all the time, as I know you will hold me in yours. So thank you all very much for all of this. It's been a little too much. Not enough.
I'm good. We're good. Thank you.
Sunday afternoon.
We will. Thank you, Dewitt. Thank you. Please take the time to sign Dewitt's retirement book. When it's finished, it can stay here on the podium. Enjoy your time with one another.